Robert, are you home? Anybody home?
This was Holly's idea.
I think it was a great idea, except for the fact that I can't believe that nobody is coming on.
There's plenty of people
There's
on.
6 people that we know for
We
sure
should
are
have,
on. Maybe there's more. I don't know. I think we
have-
should leave a little room in between us so everyone can enjoy the fire.
Yeah, go ahead. Sit further away from me. You have to
No,
bring
well,
your
I'd like
chair
you
up
to
a little
move
bit.
away a little bit. Okay.
Raise it up.
I'll raise it
No,
up.
raise it up.
Okay. I want
You
people
see,
to see
look how you're not in the frame? Over there.
it went down.
Where you going, Hal? It's
I
like
want people to
she's
see
trying
the
to
fire.
Well, see the fire.
Okay.
Let people see the fire. Here, let me turn
I'll
this a little
see.
bit to get a little bit more view
I
in.
like the fire. Oh, I think you're blocking the whole fire.
Here, look, the fire's there. Look at that. We gave people a whole view of the fire early on.
Happy Sunday. A week ago was
Sunday?
your birthday. That was the last. No, we won 1 or 2 times maybe. I don't know, not as
Excuse me.
much as I wanted.
So,
Hi.
hi. I was kissing her off camera the whole time.
You're the winner, David.
So here we are in front of this. Hey, Felice. So this may very well be at least one of our last fires in the fireplace at this house. If things go as planned, we won't be in this house next winter.
Okay, but what I do want to talk a little bit because the topic is the fireplace.
The fireplace.
And the fireplace, we have gotten much joy,
Right.
much
Well,
warmth.
Yes, we have
Enjoyed it with each other and with our family and with our friends.
we may have made our children in front of it.
You make the best fire.
Well, we really enjoy.
For me, you make the best fire.
Well, I'm a bit
In
of
a wood burning fire.
I'm a bit of a pyromaniac.
Are you?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, how
As a
come?
child, I used to build toy models just so that I could burn them.
And I was scared of fire, to tell you the truth. And I'm still, if I didn't have you, I would not have a fire in a fireplace. But Robert,
you'd have one of those electric ones.
you know what I'd like to, but I
Just
want to
for
talk about
fun.
that in a few. I'd like you to share some of the adjectives that, and the feelings that the fireplace gives to you. I have a list here, so I'm curious if you're gonna be able to.
Well, I
No.
mean, fire is a is a powerful thing.
Go,
you
yeah,
know,
but
and-
but the fire
and-
in the fireplace, okay?
Yeah.
What are the feelings that one of the first feelings that you? Well, give me a few feelings.
Well,
just
warmth, obviously.
right?
Warmth and light. It
Yes.
provides certain light into the
yes,
room.
go ahead. But then some other, a little bit more.
The smell of it.
Well, yeah. Well, listen. First of all the senses are awakened. Okay, we smell it.
We hear it.
And we hear 2 things. I hear a crack,
You will hear the
like
crackling,
a snap, crackle,
and you
pop,
will hear the sound of the flames.
and I hear.
The sound
no,
you
the
hear
wind,
now
like
is-
the wind, like the
that's
wind
not
blowing.
That's not the wind. That's
the
the sound
flame.
of the flame.
Okay, and we see it. Okay, and we feel it. We feel the warmth, right? Okay. So, some of the words that I want to share with
Hello,
you
Deborah. Hello, Stephen.
are
Hello, Pat.
are relaxing,
Relaxing. Go ahead.
romantic,
Mhm.
toasty,
Toasty. Yeah.
cozy,
Cozy.
gathering. When you think of family and friends, right? So this visual and sensual appeal. You become calmer and more sociable. And let me just tell you something. There's actually been studies regarding this. Listen to this, okay? Love for the hearth is born out of evolution. Now, Deborah, although I have not seen her pop up yet.
Deborah's on. I said hello to Deborah.
Oh, so sorry, Deborah. Get this. Anthropologists from the University of Alabama believe that modern day humans, okay, are awakened by our inner caveman because of the flickering light.
Well,
The flickering light awakens us, right?
Mhm.
It also, okay, wait a second. It is, so this is evolutionary. So this is what it says. It says it's a survival advantage.
yeah. So let me go off your notes. I can handle your notes. So the fire, right, can provide us what we need
Feel safe.
in a case of
Safety.
emergency.
Cooking.
Well, we could cook on it to keep us warm. It could light the room. So
And
all
it
of the
is
and
gathering.
it could heat up water if we needed to. If we needed, like, let's say our hot water went in a power outage, we could put a pot on. It wouldn't be as convenient, but we could heat up a pot of water.
Did you buy any
if we had
marshmallows?
that. I didn't. I was
You
in
know
the
that we
marshmallow
actually
aisle.
have a tool to put
Right. It's
on
a
the
fork.
end.
It's a marshmallow
It's a
fork.
big marshmallow
Because
fork.
you got a long thing.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
We also have a chimney. Hey, Kathy.
Right. So, so the fireplace can provide many things. Like right now, don't you feel it warm on your
I
back?
feel so good. But let me tell you something. This is unbelievable information regarding the fireplace. Okay? So,
To dry your clothes.
it is the number.
Like if we had to wash our clothes, we could hang it in front of the fireplace and dry our clothes.
That was not on here, so you get a check in that box. You have added something, you have enlightened me. So it is the number one amenity, okay, in when people build their home. So 75% people who build a house, they
Include a
include a
fireplace.
fireplace. Wait. One of 3 top features people want in their homes. Now, reflecting, we bought this house 27 years ago. I don't think we were necessarily looking for a fireplace. But there are 3
No,
top
well, I
things
grew
that we
up with a
love.
fireplace.
So did I.
Okay, so
And I loved it. But that's it. But I don't know if it was on our list. Because just like we're assessing what we want in our next chapter, our backyard,
Well, I mean-
our fireplace, and our bedroom are the 3 things that we really love in this house. And really, mostly, I could even put it down to 2 with the fireplace in the backyard. Our bedroom will always be a safe, beautiful, amazing haven, no matter where my bedroom is with you. But I do love our bedroom. I love our bedroom set, too. But I like when you're in the bed with me. So the other thing is, it's the central part of a home. So very often it contributes to the layout of the room. It could draw the eye to a room. It could divide a room. Something else.
well, they make fireplaces with 2 sides as well.
Yes. And some houses have multiple fireplaces. In the older houses, that was the source of heat before
Yeah.
gas and electric.
Yeah, I know a few people who heat their homes
Well,
with their
Joel
fireplace.
has in his home. It was beautiful. He's in a landmark home in Montclair. He said he has 3 fireplaces in his house. What I thought was interesting is we're looking to continue to have a fireplace or not. You know, when we were in Bobby's house, and then of course we've seen it everywhere, right? Or in
electric
Heidi's
one.
house. Oh no!
Well, what do
so
we-
Heidi has gas,
Yes,
and Bobby's electric.
yes.
So what's
So-
interesting, right, is that they say those are attractive alternatives, right? So one, you don't have to haul wood, and you don't have to start this whole process with the
Correct.
gas or the electric
Correct.
ones, right?
Correct.
But and you don't have cleanup
Correct.
that I ask you for every year,
Correct.
and you still get the light and the heat. The only thing is, some people don't like the artificial look. Like it's a blue light. Now, some manufacturers have made it look
Yeah.
more real.
Like some of the places we've looked at that have had gas fireplaces, it's kind of like, you know, if this is the fireplace, it's like, it may as well not have it.
Right. but
It was
then-
like a little flame. It was like, you know, having
Correct.
a sterno. You know, so for that matter,
That's so funny.
I'd rather have.
Deborah said her son got a bachelor's degree in the anthropology. So by the way, so tell him, share this with him. Hey Sherry, share this with him because I found that fascinating that it was talking about our inner caveman and it made so much sense.
Right, sure.
You know,
sure.
that those studies.
Listen, you should, like Alex said earlier today about, you know, that he was, right, they had a shoot or something and he built the fire.
Oh,
You know,
yes.
He knew how to do it.
Yes.
That's an important skill. You should know how to build a fire.
You were a Boy Scout and so was he.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of boys learn
Well,
that.
yeah, no, we
girls
didn't.
don't
No,
learn
I
that.
didn't
A lot
learn
of
it.
girls, not as many girls learn that. Girl Scouts might, but I'm just saying in general, how many girls do girls, and again, I don't want to
Because you don't
necessarily,
need- you
on
don't-
International Women's Day, happy International Women's Day to all my beautiful women that are
Because-
appearing on this video, this
because-
live, this show. Mwah.
Because, well, everyone should have that skill. Everyone should have that skill.
So you know what? You know what I want you to do?
Teach you how to make a fire?
Yes.
Just as we're about to leave the house
No,
where
no, no.
fires
You said
are
everyone
required?
should know how.
Okay.
Wait a second, but I don't know how
I'm
to do
gonna
a
teach
grill either, and I don't know
Yeah,
how
I
to do
know.
the chimney
I
either.
know.
But I don't. But then again, the thing is this, people. He really needs to be needed and wanted. These are very main areas: the cooking, the making the fire. I came around for a reason, okay? I don't have to know how to do everything. I don't want to. There are some women. God bless you. Okay, if you want to do it all, I do a lot. He can do those things. And those things all require a flame.
So when I'm gone, you're gonna have to remarry in like 4
Actually,
weeks.
you spark. You are my spark. Woohoo! Okay, you know what else it
Do I
does?
need another haircut?
Do you know? You might. You have. You know what? You're gonna get people annoyed. The men that have no hair, they get very upset with you. So shh. Okay, but listen. Not only besides becoming calmer and more sociable, this is what I think is really cool. There are studies that have proven that actually your blood pressure could drop, could be lower staring at the flames.
Do you know what else causes that?
I think that's wonderful. What?
What other thing
Oh, other than
in
the
a
fireplace?
room other than a fireplace can do that same thing?
Well, it's not the
You know?
television. Is it at 8:00?
No.
I hope not, because time is absolutely bothering me more than ever lately. But that's another topic. What else?
You don't know?
You.
Take a guess. No.
No, not a human
Something.
being. There's something in this room.
No.
Does it exist
Something
in this room?
that you can something you can add to a room that has that same calming effect.
Oh, so it's not a sauna.
No.
But that's heat. Try it.
I'm not talking about heat.
Okay.
I'm talking about something else that you can
add
add to a room that
and not the diffuser.
That would
Which I think
cause relaxation.
The diffuser
by
does
looking
that.
at
The
it.
diffuser does
By
that.
looking at it.
By looking at it. I think a wind chime.
By looking at it.
Okay, a kaleidoscope. Okay, give me a hint. I just Googled it, Deborah, but I will. Right.
Oh, yeah,
What else?
What
Give me
else?
hints.
What could you? It's got right angles. Most of the time.
Oh, I know. Oh, no. No, I was just thinking hourglass, which is also like just watching the sand go through, and that's also that would not make my blood pressure. That would actually annoy me.
Mm-hmm.
So what? My nose is runny. What? Now I'm getting all freaked out with all these germs. Where's the Purell?
You don't know what it could be?
Triangles.
No, I didn't say triangles.
right
I said
angles.
right angles.
It's right angles. Okay, that's a right angle. That's a right angle. Okay. Why are you doing this to me? It's going to be so simple and so ridiculous. You're
A
going to...
fish tank.
Oh, God, Robert, that is like the last thing I'd ever think of in a million years. Wait. Right angles. You couldn't
A
go...
tank.
You
A
couldn't go and
tank.
flush it
A
down the
tank.
toilet? Really? You really? You
What
really
do
just
you
say
flush down
right
the
angles?
toilet? The fish?
You just say glass.
When you're
I
done.
could say you could say
when
the
you're
look-
done
you
watching
went through
the
it with
fish,
the glass.
you just flush them down the
Why
toilet.
did I say a glass? But are you right angles?
Are you a maniac?
I think-
What kind of answer is
See,
that?
lava lamp. Hey, Craig. Lava lamp. A lava lamp? A lava lamp could be soothing to some. Lindsay loves a lava lamp. You could be mesmerized. A fish tank. Okay, I get it. There are people that love it. That would not do it for me. It would actually, absolutely do nothing for me. If you're comparing a fish tank to this beautiful fire, why don't you have
How?
one, Robert?
I didn't say I won't.
Who has a fish tank here? Please put it in the
I
comments.
had a fish tank as a kid.
And did it relax you? Did you have high blood pressure as a kid?
Do you know my parents?
You ignored your parents, okay? You and your sister both. Linda and Larry, if you're watching, forgive me.
They're asleep.
Who knows? You don't think they watch us in replay?
No.
You don't think they'd be talking to us
No.
anymore, do you?
If if they do watch, they watch about 10 seconds.
Well, let me just tell you something. We have spent many a perfect winter evening. Sometimes it's been a little bit in the fall. Sometimes it's gone a little bit into spring. Happy daylight savings, everybody.
We definitely use that as heat.
What? This? Oh my goodness! This
This-
has been
this winter
the
we-
best source of
This
heat.
winter we only went
was
through
mild.
about a
One-
little bit more than a half a
a
quart.
quart. We usually get another delivery.
About a quart. We usually go through about a quart. We went through about a little bit more.
There were a
than
lot
half
of warm
quart.
nights.
Yeah.
And we were
And we were
not
busy.
seasonal.
We were also
And we weren't home a
out
lot.
and about, yeah.
Right? We weren't going to start coming home. And like we would come home very often at 9:30 or 10. And Robert would say, should I start a fire? Because we didn't know how much longer. And we work right near the fire too. So we would enjoy watching the fire while we're working.
Right, I can see the fire from my desk.
You know? And by the way, if we have to be quarantined together, there's no
Your hands
better
are freezing. Stop
no
touching
better
me.
way to be quarantined than with this and with this.
Why so fucking
I'm the
cold?
mermaid in a hot tub. We used to have a hot tub, Deborah,
Yeah.
and then we decided to get rid of it because then it was just like a
Then
fixture
it
in our
just became a
backyard.
thing to take care of.
And then it just got full of germs, and we said forget
And,
it. And you know we had to pay someone to take
it was
away.
germ soup.
Remember that?
It was germ
We
soup.
had to pay someone to take it away.
We enjoyed it for about 10 years, I would say.
We did, and we used to go out in
Good
the
10
winter.
years.
We now robes.
Winter was a lot of fun,
Yeah.
right? We
And we
would
had
keep
friends,
it clear. We would clear a path.
Yeah, we liked it. We got in
Go
our
out in
robes,
our
really
robes.
cozy and fool around. But by the way, this fireplace, no, when we talked about recording, no matter where we were in the world, we talked about our brick fireplace wall. And we said wherever we go, and we notice it wherever we go now, right? That the fireplace very often is part of a brick wall. I know a lot of chimneys are brick, I get it, but no, Robert, but we've seen it. And we said we could continue doing
brick
this.
is common around a fireplace. Yes, Holly.
I love this fireplace, and I will miss it. I hope everybody is staying as
Talk about my
calm
shirt?
as they can.
So I showed you once
Well, you were one of the Event TV
Event
winners.
TV 25, and they gave out these jerseys. You see that?
I do, Allen. Robert Allen. That's what he went by. That's his
25 to
professional name.
25,
Yep.
Right?
Yep. You were one of the 25.
But I never wore this, but it's got a funky button thing. Look how the two buttons are so
And
close
this-
together
and-
here, and then the buttons here. Look
And
how
it's not
far
missing
apart
one,
that
is it?
button is.
But is it missing one?
No, because
There's
there's
no
no
hole,
hole.
right? No hole, yeah.
It's like, look how much
Hey,
room
Lisa.
there is between that button and that button, and there's no room between that button
So
and
listen,
that button.
everybody. We're doing the best possible thing that anybody can do. And you know what that is? Being online. So we've always been fans of this medium. I live and sleep and play and work with this videographer. And this has been a way that we communicate. And now I think we're going to need to depend on it a lot. And hello, beautiful daughter of ours. I believe that this is. We thought this the future. We've been saying it. We see posts about the schools.
We went into Livingston School System about 6 years ago.
Yep.
And we said, listen, let us come in, set you up so that you can do remote teaching. Because we had like a few winters where they went over the snow allotment, the snow day allotment.
Yeah.
And then it ate into vacation days and stuff. And then, let's face it. Yes, it's great to have a snow day, right? Like when
We
I
still
talked about
have a
this
snow
to
day.
Alex over dinner.
It didn't
It's
go
like, you
over
would be
well.
the most hated person in Livingston.
Hated parents.
I'm like, who gives a
What's hated
crap?
parents?
Hated parents. Like, the kids, they get off so much
They don't
time.
even realize though.
Anyway,
they
like-
wouldn't know. Whatever it is, it is.
Even if you had...
That should have been the norm.
Okay, you had a snow day. Big deal. Now you have, during the snow day, the day off, you have 3 hours of online instruction. Big freaking deal.
But first it's delayed. It's
Now,
delayed
do
opening.
90 minutes in the morning of instruction and 90 minutes in the afternoon of instruction.
Whatever
right?
it is, it
3
is.
subjects in the morning, 3 subjects in the
So
afternoon.
you don't have to fall
Half
behind.
an hour each, right?
It's responsible.
Just do it. Sit down in front of your tablet, in front of your
And
computer,
they even assign
whatever.
computers to the kids now, so it's ridiculous.
Exactly.
Okay. So the
Exactly.
thing is, it's about training the teachers, and that's what we talked about. That's what
Right.
we wanted to provide.
So, like, Lindsay could only give instruction,
Sh-
right?
well, Shady could tell them to get the
And
materials. Well, no, it depends
Right.
what the materials.
Oh,
Maybe
you
they
can
send
do
home the
anything. You do
materials.
then
at
you
home.
just do
She
use
could still do the
materials
lesson.
that anyone would have
She
at
can
home.
still do the lesson.
Okay? You do anything anyone
Hey,
has at
Joan.
home, okay?
Peter.
They could do.
And I love those lemon
So,
passion bars. By the way, Isogenics too. They first of all, they talking. You said, Holly, do we have enough shake in the house?
Well, that's what I said. If we get stranded or whatever, we could, we could just live on shake.
And
if-
let me
if we
tell
had
you,
to.
that's pretty darn good. Shake and
We
bars.
need water.
Shakes and bars.
People around here are buying water, which I don't quite understand, even though we upped our delivery by 2 bottles.
You told me to.
So we added 2 extra 5-gallon bottles, just in case. I don't care if I have to drink tap water. I drink tap water. It's not a big deal. I use tap water for my coffee. No big deal. So people are buying water, like, okay.
Right, and the toilet paper.
And
People are buying the toilet paper
and
because
paper towels.
they think they're not made
Someone
here.
said the toilet paper is made in China, so there's going to be a shortage of toilet paper. Okay.
I have to tell you, just always people have a lot of extra napkins around the house.
Well, whatever. Listen. There was a time before toilet paper existed.
What did people do?
People used cloths,
Leaves.
I would imagine,
Leaves.
or leaves,
Leaves.
and washed.
And then you wash them.
Like, remember diapers that
They were just diaper
they were
cloth.
just
They were
cloths.
cloth. There were
So
no
you use a
Pampers and
cloth,
Huggies.
and you wash the cloth, or you wash yourself, or is it inconvenient?
This crazy. We went from a beautiful fireplace to a ridiculous
But
dirty
so
diaper.
people are buying toilet paper, paper towels, and water, and eggs.
What about non-perishables?
Well, we have 11 cans of string beans.
We do, and we have spaghetti. We have pasta.
We have pasta.
Sauce.
We have sauce.
And we also have a lot of isogenics. And by the way,
And a lot of isogenics.
let me tell you something. It's delicious.
And what else do we have that we can make?
Well, we could also have hydrate.
Hydrate, and we have
Bars.
and we have I'm trying to think what's in the freezer right now. We have
We have a few.
we have those pizza roll things that we got at the at that
vegetables,
show,
vegetables.
and frozen vegetables,
Some chicken.
and stuffed shells are in there.
Okay, I forget it. Listen to me, everybody. We are okay. I don't.
I think everyone's
okay,
going to be
I
fine.
thought
Just
this-
wash your freaking hands.
I
Keep
thought-
your hands clean.
I
Don't
thought-
put your fingers in your mouth.
I am been the cleanest I've ever been.
Okay? Don't put your fingers in your mouth. Keep your hands away from your face. Cough at your elbow.
And listen, I think that everybody. I shared something. If you want to scroll down, I shared something. I think it was yesterday that
What,
a
the
doctor
doctor?
had written, and he had such great. He was so reasonable. It made sense. That's reasonable to me. Okay, I know we all do not.
You mean it made sense because you understood it?
No, it made sense because it's like there has been a lot of reaction. I'm not going to say over under. I'm just going to say reaction.
Well, because there's so much unknown.
So fine.
We have nothing to go by.
But the thing is either you
And
either
there's
are going to
nobody-
crawl under a rock, or you're going to live life
Listen.
every day
Listen.
being smarter.
Listen.
That's all.
Listen, part of
I love people. It's hard. I don't want to be without you people.
Okay, part of the leadership, when you have leadership, right, whatever that leadership may be,
We're leaders.
right, it kind of like should almost feel, or to me, it kind of like leadership should almost feel like a parent, in the sense that you hope that your leadership is always going to have your back, kind of thing,
Yes,
right? That
yeah, support.
they're watching out for you. Everything's going to be cool. We're good.
Yeah.
We're right. And unfortunately for me, I just don't feel that,
I
right?
don't
And
feel
that's
it
what
either.
I find so unsettling.
Yes.
So
Yes. And we don't have to go into all
that's-
those details because I think most of you probably are aware of what's going on, not only in this country, but in the world.
right now.
And it really is a global concern.
Yeah.
So just, I listen, I want everyone to be healthy. Health is wealth. I want you all to just think, about all those lists that are out there. They're a good list. But the thing is there are still people that are alone. They shouldn't be alone. We still need to care for each other and be there for each other. All right? So be smart, okay? I'm not saying you can all be, you don't have to if you want to do the this or the but or the I don't need. They're saying not to do
Not
this.
supposed to do that.
Now they're saying not to do this. So
And licking. You shouldn't lick people when you come up to them.
can I lick you?
Yes.
Yes. Did you say yes?
Yes. But wait till we hit
I am
stop.
de-germed. So
It's too late now. Whatever you got.
yeah, right. That's true. All right. Well, all I know is that we need to be there for each other, and we got to make sure that we don't all of a sudden like. I think that Jeff put it in his sketch this morning. He called it social distancing.
Well, that's what they're referring to it
Oh.
as.
Oh, he
That's
didn't.
the term.
Oh, he didn't coin that.
No.
I thought he coined that. I liked it.
No, he didn't.
Okay. Oh, so there was someone else.
It's a term.
Okay. So I think that we all need to be, I think there's been like I said, reaction, and it's also been very dramatic reaction. And the cancellations of things has been a little off-putting. And
It's causing problems.
and not only for us, because it is, and we need to do this strategically, and also with love and with sensitivity to everybody's concerns.
And with reason.
Yes. So it does have to be, it has to make sense, because don't say you're going to go to this event, but you're not going to go to that event. What is the difference? Okay. I know we all have to decide what that difference is, but do we want to go to the movies? Do we want to see a show in the city? Do we want to get together at a family reunion? Do you want to go to a wedding?
Well,
do you want to
listen,
go
the one
to
thing
a
is,
personal
for
event, a
those,
social
for
event, a
those
corporate event?
who are willing to continue to do what they're doing, you can get great rates on vacations now. You can probably get yourself booked into just about any hotel on the planet if you wanted to. You can get into just about, I think, restaurants. You can probably get into some restaurants that you may have had trouble getting into. I'm sure there's a lot of extra Broadway show tickets. I'm sure there's good deals on Broadway show tickets right now, because I'm sure there are people who are panicking a little bit. And I don't know if Broadway and shows and concerts are allowing people to get refunds based on the fact that they're fearing for their health. We're in uncharted waters, we don't know.
So yeah, well, you don't know what we don't know, but all I know is that I think at the end of the day, you have to make a decision that you're comfortable with, and that again is, like you said, leadership. And we are leaders when it comes to our what we put out there. And you know what, we've been saying that online video content marketing and online video content in any regard is the future. It's not the future. It's now.
Right.
It's
but
now.
But this whole live environment, like we're doing next Monday, a week from tomorrow.
Tune in. Joe, register to tune in.
The green shift, right? The pivot into the budding cannabis industry, right? We're doing our first B2B event. We did the shift about a month and a half ago based on some feedback and based on some trends and surveys.
Feedback, I'm sorry.
And we decided to go fully on. That was going to be a hybrid event, part that we would do in person, and then we were going to have a video
on
component
316. And now the
316.
next one's
Now
513.
we did away weeks ago with the in person, and we're doing online. And now, of course, it's obvious that that's the way to go. And the difference is there's a way, and if you come and participate, it's free. You need to register because that's the only way you can get in.
And you're going to see how easy it is and comfortable it is.
And you're going to see how it is possible
to deliver.
To have almost the same experience, right? Wait till you see how we deliver it and the way we do it. You'll see it's as close to being in person as possible, right? So I encourage you, just out of curiosity, to sign up.
And that's how I felt about our virtual pop-up on 120.
Yes.
I encourage you to go to counterpopup.com
because
and check out that.
Because it's all in how it's done. Everyone's got the whole, FaceTime thing, right? We've all done that, but there's a way to do it so that it becomes an experience, right? And if anyone out there has a business or anything and they need some advice on maybe how to do this, okay,
reach out to
for
us.
Yourself, let me know. I'm happy to try and
when I
help
say
you.
Us, I mean him, but you can reach out to me and I will
Holly
connect you with
pulls
him.
a string on the back of my neck and I move my lips.
That's not what I was saying. I was saying you're the expert in that area. That's so not true. I can't even believe it. You are so not, Robert. You are so your own person, so I really don't appreciate that.
See how easily she gets
well, I was told last night I have no sense of humor.
She does no sense of humor. We explained what that was. We explained
I understand
what that was. Laughing
and you still don't.
Does not constitute a sense of humor.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
The fact that you laugh does not give you a sense of humor. Think about the words, a sense of humor. It's not about laughing.
But it's not everything being funny. But wait a second, a joke is supposed to be funny.
No, it does. Humor is not all about telling jokes.
Let me tell you something, okay? I do not. All I'm
humor
saying
is not about telling jokes. You
don't think you owe me an apology right now?
For what?
You're going so well.
Wait a second. Let's talk about this. Humor is not about telling jokes.
No, about pulling the string.
Oh, forget that.
No, I'm not going to forget it. I don't appreciate you saying that.
Humor is not telling jokes.
What is humor?
Humor is
Being light.
no. Humor is
What?
is like understanding nuance, understanding
I
satire,
am literal.
understanding.
I'm literal.
Well, that's what
Why-
I'm saying.
But why do I have to knock me about that?
I'm not saying
You
that. I'm
do.
just bringing it to light.
I know that.
No, you don't. You think because you laugh and you find things funny
Let me
that
tell
you
you.
have a sense of humor.
If you're on Holly's team, put Holly in the comments.
Wait a minute.
If you're on Robert's team, put Robert in the comments.
That's not
okay?
fair. We
Oh,
can't-
it's fair, all right. Because all I told you is, see, I apologize. I tell you I love you online.
But wait a second. This doesn't mean I don't love you.
I
this
laugh.
is me.
I laugh at a
I'm
lot
not
of ways. By the way,
laughing.
I could not be married to you. By the way, I really believe that humor is only with people that are smart. I think there is a sense of humor that is with people that are smart. You're smart.
Are you
so
serious?
I'm complimenting
Are
you.
you-
Of course I'm serious. I love you all. I hope you have a great rest of the night. Okay, I'm about...
Listen.
Thank you, Deborah! Woohoo!
Listen.
I'm going to go pull all of
If
these
you don't-
strings
if you
later.
don't- if you don't-
Beep, beep, beep,
if you don't see me on Listen, if you don't see me
My children are
in
going to
the
watch
next
this.
couple of days,
We're going to be dead in
if
50
you don't
years.
see-
My children,
No.
I love you, Lindsay.
If
Now,
you don't
wherever
see
you
me-
are right now,
you don't
I
see-
love you. And if you're watching this, know how much I love you. I'm having a flash.
Let go of me. If you don't see me in the next 48 hours,
You'll know why. Come.
go check in
Come.
the backyard
Come.
for fresh dirt. Okay?
Jeff Friedman will be there. You know that. He'll be looking
Fresh
for you.
dirt
Don't you
in my
worry.
backyard. If you don't see me,
See, I
after
didn't
we
even
stop
know Lori
going
was
live,
on. Lori, forgive us.
after we go, if we
By the way, calling us kids, I'm grateful. I'm
if we-
blessed. Blessed.
if
As Oleg would say.
after we stop going live,
Thank you, Lori.
you don't see me online
Deborah's right. Come
for
on.
48
Oh,
hours.
please.
Okay?
I am like such a... Listen, I know.
Check the
My
backyard.
roar is much louder than my...
It's
Her.
amazing how she just can't control herself.
About what?
Anything.
Why should I? I don't understand. What did I do?
Nothing.
Well, you just said I can't control myself.
Yeah, you can't.
Kiss me, you fool. But Deborah said to kiss. You better listen to her. She
You
knows.
taking requests? You're sweating.
I'm pausing. Again. See, you think that's funny? No, you see?
It is
I don't
funny.
think it's funny. It's Mother Nature. Do you see all the grease? I need my... Where's my makeup guy? Come here, makeup guy. Show everyone the fire again.
It's gonna be posted.
Just so you know, if you just came on, it has to be
This
poked.
may be the last.
Like Robert,
This
he
may
hates
be
being
the
poked.
last fire.
But listen,
that we
everyone,
have. One of the last.
If you have a
in our
fireplace, enjoy it with someone that you enjoy being with. I do enjoy being with him. I find this very relaxing. It may not sound that way. Robert, I do.
Okay, I believe you.
I do.
I believe you.
By the way, Saturday's our anniversary.
Oh,
Just FYI.
I got to think of something to do.
You should think of something to do. It would
37 years.
be 28 years. It would be refreshing.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It
It'd be
feels much
refreshing.
longer.
Okay. We love you. We hope you are healthy. We hope you're having an amazing day.
If people are
Hope
wearing
you
the
had a
mask,
great weekend.
do you have to take the mask off
To kiss?
in the airport? Like when security is checking if you're the person on your license in the picture, can they tell with the mask on?
I think I'll take it off.
But then
Oh
what's
my
the
God.
purpose of having
Why
the mask?
are we having... You know what? We went on. This was really long. I know we haven't been on in a while. And again,
I'm not forcing anybody to stay.
I
on.
have to tell you, did my seat go down again?
Pull the thing.
Pull the thing. Am I too tall now?
You're almost
Beep.
out of the
Watch.
frame.
I love you guys. Have a great night.
You keep saying
Kiss
that.
me. I do. I
You don't
love
kiss
our
me.
people.
It's not our people. It's
It's-
mine. Look how many are on mine. There's more on mine than yours. Has been all night.
Kiss me one more
A
time.
much higher ratio than you.
I love you.
I love you.
I love
You
you.
pain in the ass.
You pain in the ass. Bye, everyone. God.